soon as we stream, so oh no, look, it's my beard now. This is my own. Well, this is probably my only mirror that I'm seeing. My best mirror, definitely. Right, you're motivating me to do this. Wash up. Don't want to do it, but I gotta stand up. Joints been hurting a lot, so I've got to keep moving, baby. Had a bad week since the editing disasters last week, trying to get this streaming program on the PC to record how I want it to record. It's put me in a bad mood. Really sucked a bit of my energy. So we've been a bit naughty, we've been eating crap, doing some crap. So we've got to get back onto that. We're looking for some legal, medicinal you-know-what. So we've been looking at 2 websites for that. But we definitely was improving our sleep without it. So there's a start. So here I am today. Gonna be having a good day? I'm not. Something's happening in the next few days and it's something. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Right, so I got a bit of mustard. I've got to wash that out. That's got oil in it, so that's not mustard, is it? We've been slightly doing our health thing in the background, but we haven't been like really pushing it. We were doing 2 different types of water. A third one, so that was 3, and it was all to do with medicinal stuff. We're still doing the 2, but sometimes we're missing out on it on a day. So it is what it is, people of the world. So at least you're helping me do this. I'm genuinely, you are motivating me to do this. I don't want to do this. So hard, and plus the weather's changing as well, so that's not motivating me to want to go out on my bike. So, but we have been thinking about joining a gym. That doesn't mean that we're like excited about it or whatever, but we have been thinking about how can I get myself out of the house, basically. In a way that it would be different. I can go up to my dad's and cut his grass. Yeah, I'm going to do that next week. My son's bathroom floor just got done, so if they decide they want a cabinet, I can go in there for a couple of afternoons, 2 or 3 afternoons to finish that off. The stop clock leaked again, but it's not leaking permanently, I don't think. It just leaks when you turn it on and off. So I can either try and fix it one more time, and then have to replace it. Unless there's another way of fixing it. I don't think there is. So I can't do the screen. So I don't know if I've had a message yet. I'm waffling. I think it's good to talk, but it's very. I'm not used to getting views. See that my other one doesn't give me any views. So let's have a look. Say hi. Holy moly, it's a kitchen. Oh yeah, baby. You're inspiring me to stand in my kitchen for more than 2 minutes. Put the oven on, cut some salad off, and then boom, out of the kitchen again. And then come back and open the oven, look if your food's cooked, and then boom, off again. This is the longest I've been in my kitchen all week. Hello, Nabia, how are you? And hello, Ice. Is it Ice? Yeah. I'm actually reading it alright with these glasses. Holy moly, it's a kitchen. Hello, sad hamster. Don't be sad. Get hamsters out of their cage, people. Get them out of their cages, man. They do want to experience non-cages, you know. Get them out, man. Get them one of those balls. Let them be a bit free, you know. Make sure you got no cats though or anything. You know what I mean? Protect them. Say my name. Is it like a joke where you're making me say something bad about myself? Called myself a bloody you-know-what the other week. Somebody did that to me. Called myself a banker. Let's say that, eh? Say my name, Zoya. I'm saying it, I don't know what I've called myself. What have I just called myself? What have you just got me done to myself, eh? What have I just called myself? Zoya. What does Zoya mean? Zoya. You're a Zoya. What are you trying to call me? A Zoya. A Zoya. You saying I'm annoying? Is that what this is? Play on words? Huh? Anyway, nice to see you all. Nice to actually have some messages. I've had 3 messages on my live stream and it's not beeped 3 times. So I've missed messages. I even put a bloody beeping thing on there and it didn't beep again. So I've missed... I think I missed a message last night and I missed a message the night before. So, got to find a way to make some beep on it because we keep missing a message. So, been doing it for 20 days and I've missed 5 messages. So it's a bit annoying. Got to say hello, otherwise they might not come back, innit? Baby. Oops. Whoops. I don't think my phone is actually holding it very well. So, we've been looking in possibly getting a better stick. Actually, it's quite straight today. It's usually like leaning. Ah, I've got a cable in it, that's why. I've got the cable in it to charge it up. How many bodies do you have in your basement? Don't have a basement, mate, so that's the end of that one, bud. That's the end of that one. Okay, thanks for the first thumbs up, though. It's very kind, whoever you are. I might be Kevin. Hello, Luke. How are you, buddy? Kevin. I like that. I say KK to a lot of people. In other words, okay. Don't know where it come from. I was playing a game years ago, and instead of typing okay, I just went KK. It was quicker to type KK than it was okay. Don't know why I made it up. KK. This is all I do now. A random bit of information there for you, Kevin, just because your name made me think of that. And you mentioned something. I'm in the States. Where are you from? I am from the England. I am from the kingdoms. There you are. That sounds like what you just said. And mine sounds cool too now. I'm from the kingdoms. I'm from the kingdoms, mate. I don't think anybody's fat, mate. Do you think I'm fat? I've lost about £30 from keto. Kaboomski. We're washing up the filters as well. If I've missed a message, forgive me. Because I can't get my hand on the screen. So. My kitchen's a bit of a bomb site again, but it's not gone as bad as it was. I did improve it a little bit. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books over there. And I could probably tell you, I've probably not even read in combination of all the books, one of them. You know, in the sense of like pages from each one. Let's have a look. Okay, so, do you think I'm fat? I don't think you're fat. Am I British? Yeah, I'm British. Fish ponds? No. Close. Where did I used to? A friend lives up that way, I think. Where did I used to live to? Near St Paul's. I used to live. I don't know now. I don't know now. I don't live there now. Black, white, and beautiful. Make sure I missed a message. Sorry. I didn't mean that in a taking the mick way. The real Tarzan. When I said what I said, I was like trying to think of a cool way of saying where I'm from. That's why the kingdoms. I wasn't making fun of you. Black, white, and beautiful. Black, white, beautiful. Same. Chat, man. I don't know what I said, Ben. So sorry. There's a delay. I've set up a non-delay thing on my gaming stream. Still got a bloody delay. I've ticked the box saying 1 second delay. You still got to wait 20 seconds. Does those things ever work for anybody out there? Right, so just done washing up. That's one thing. One horrible chore now. Hello James, how are you, buddy? You're British as well, are you? Cider drinker? Not really, no. I did do it for 5 years because it was cheaper. and it fucked my liver up. I won't be drinking that shit ever again, no offence. I was a lager drinker for X amount of years, and I went a bit heavy for a few years. I didn't have much money in my pocket, so I obviously went to cider, some cheap shit, and it fucked my liver up. So no, I will never, I'm no cider drinker, and I never will be again. Filter time! Filter time, baby! Yeah, I did, but I overdid it for years anyway. It's just drinking that cheapy cider full of all that sugar and chemicals, man. Not the cheapest shit you can get. Oh, hang on, that's going to be more like the real cheap stuff. Do you know what I mean? There's cheap, and then there's cheap in between. The cheap in between stuff. So I wasn't drinking the 10%, £1 per litre stuff, or the 8%, whatever it was. It was the 5% stuff. It like £3.50 per litre. No, £3.50 for 3 litres. Sorry. I did try and keep it below the 5% mark. I didn't want to become like proper mad on it. But you drink it every night of the week, mate. You know, things build up. Your fat builds up. You know. So, hello, Babita. Welcome. Get more hellos on here, so I've streamed on my game for 21 days and I've maybe had 5 people to talk to, and I've missed 4 of the messages because there ain't no beep noise. I've been on here for 10 minutes and I've already spoken to 10 people. It's nice. You've been trying to find me. Hello, Beanie. How are you, mate? I haven't been on, mate. I've been I get abused on here. Well, I've not been abused for a while because I've not been on here regularly. I get abused on here, mate. I get a lot of like, you know, bullies, you know. I get a bit scared turning this thing off. And I stopped doing my jigsaw. My jigsaw was every day. And I've been doing my son's bathroom, which was, it started off nice, then it turned into hell. Because I never had the right tools. My knees were killing. And I wasn't sleeping very well. I started to improve my sleep and gone and ruined it again. But that's just the way things are a little bit. At least I realise I can improve my sleep a little bit. So we got to kind of redo. That's why I'm filming now. Well, I'm not filming because I need to start my momentum today. I need to wash up. Step 1 of a boring chore that most people don't want to do, which I don't want to do. I'm washing up on camera. Hence I'm on. You help me do things, people. This is why I do this, because it makes me do things. I need to start eating healthy again. So that means like a keto cake, you know? Or what was it I was going to do? I was going to make something. That was it. I'm not doing it, but I got these keto pasta, is it called? It's called pasta. I think it's pasta. But I needed to put chickpeas, lentils, because I need protein. Lentils with it, and then some sort of sauce. And if I ever going to do that, I'm going to do that on camera, because it's the only way I get motivation. So, I've been thinking of a way to how do I get myself eating healthy again and doing some chores, you know, that are good for my body. And usually coming on here helps me, whether that's doing a jigsaw or whatever. I'm alright, mate. Thank you for asking, Mr. Bean. Hang on, let's have a look. I've missed some messages here. I've only got a few messages, so hang on. I do chat a lot, and I don't stare at the screen, so forgive me. Right. Babita, hi. I'm back. I've been trying to find you. I'm alright, Babita. Oh, yeah. Never seen you in a while. No, I haven't been doing it, mate. So you finished the puzzle. Yeah, I done it. I haven't put it on lost me inspiration. Like a sticky back thing, then to turn it into a picture and put it on the wall. You know, I haven't got that far yet. I did do a couple of 3D prints, and I've been thinking about, I'll show you one of my prints. So I've been doing prints, not a lot, just trying to keep some sort of creativity going. So I do prints, yeah, obviously it's not a finished print, but I've noticed every time I do a print, that's a little bit more So here's one. This one worked out. So cat, yeah. So if I want to, if I can get some paints, I can paint it. But this one worked out all right. It wasn't too hard to get it to look like a cat, if that makes sense. It kind of looks like a cat. But then these, you got all these extra bits of plastic on it, and I can't get the shit off. So I've been thinking about buying a little toolkit that'll help me cut it all off. I got some snips, but it doesn't get off what I need to get. So I've done this rose, right? And it's got all the stuff on it. Don't know if you can see it because it's not really showing up. So I've been thinking about buying a little kit. Because then the next step, because if I can get these to sort of print well and look nice, I can maybe, not I really want to do it, I can paint them. Do you know what I mean? So I've bought some PLA. This is PLA in white. So it's more paintable and it can also be printed on. Do you know what I mean? So I've been thinking about doing that. Just buying a little, like, bunch of scalpels basically and some files to file stuff off, you know? And then it gives me the opportunity to paint it one day if I do it in white. Or I can print on it one day. It just gives me the opportunity. But I'm not doing much because they keep looking like this crap. They look horrible. You know what I mean? So I've got to try and get all these bits of stuff off and I haven't got the tools. That's actually bits. It's not a bad print. It's bits I got to cut off. It's not showing up very well. But I got to cut all these bits off and I haven't got the toolkit. So I've been looking for a toolkit. Right, anyway, I've chatted again and I've probably missed about 20 messages. Haven't seen you in a while. So you finished puzzle, done that. When I work out, I sleep better. Yeah, I'll admit that one, yeah. I'm a bit stiff in my joints at the moment, so I'm trying to do some press-ups now and again. I got my arm grips and I got my dumbbells and that's about it. I've not even been riding my bike that much, so I've been getting a bit stiff, I say that. You got it right this time. Hello. Hello, Kick and Flip. How are you, bud? Limar, hello. How are you? Havorden Gardet. Is that Dutch? Is that Dutch? Or is that German? Hey. Havorden. That looks Dutch. Is that Dutch? Limar, are you Dutch? Are you Netherlands? Looks Dutchy. I'm only curious, I don't know. I don't mind. I like the Dutch people. Best gamers to ever play with Dutch people. If you're ever going to play an FPS game, play with a Dutch player. They're so chill. They're so chill. Even when it's tense and you're losing and you need the next round. They're just so chill. It's what I like to play with. Chill people. You know? It's good to get emotion and get energy in your game, but raging lunatics that only rage when they're losing and they don't do anything positive with their tongue. Dutch people are just chill, baby. Chill. In gaming, obviously. I don't know what they're like in the real world because I've never really. Let's have a look. Get my name right. Bean YouTube. Yeah, no, I don't know, mate. My brain, dude. Chat gone, man. He's trying his best. No, I never give up, baby. I'm unstoppable. I mean it as well. Fucking unstoppable. I used to be stoppable, I'm not now. I film to get me to do things. I'm sitting there thinking, how am I going to go back on keto? How am I going to want to make myself some healthy food? How am I going to want to go back to eating less meat? How am I going to want to exercise? How am I going to want to do that? I'm going to go on this fucking live stream and I'm going to wash up. Step 1, I'm going to wash up. Step 2, I'm telling people that I'm thinking about buying 3D printing stuff to cut stuff off. Now I've put pressure on myself to buy it because I've said it out loud. Oh yes, I got ways to get me to do things. I've been thinking about joining a gym. I've said it out loud. That puts pressure on me to do it. Whether I join a gym or not doesn't necessarily mean that I haven't done it because I've got a treadmill in there. As long as I'm saying something out loud and I've put it out there, I have to do it. Subconsciously, there's an energy that has now been created that I now have to think about, like, not just say it. I now have to do it because I've said it out loud. You can't say it out loud. You got to do it, man. Do you know what I mean? You got to do it. Cleaning up, washing up. Ready there? Am I a part of the what? I don't know. Yeah. Where am I from? Hello. Aramo. How are you? It's Dutch, yeah. I got it right. Yeah, baby. Woo. Bean. Yeah. Are you part of the English part of the world? I don't know. I didn't even know what British was meant years ago. Well, what's British? What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Are you British? What are you on about? My British? Do you know? I don't understand what that means. What does that mean? British? Where's British? Where's Britain? I don't know where that is. Do you know what I mean? I'm English, I think, because I'm living in England. But apparently I am British. So I don't know. What am I? Am I English or not? I don't know. We speak English, but I think I destroy my language. I swear foreigners do better with my language than I do. Do you know what I mean? We're running out, baby. That doesn't taste as nice. That one tastes lush, that first one. Right, we're going to do something else. We bought some of these copper, people. Drink out of copper. Better for you, baby. So we're doing our... This is because of you. You've inspired me to look after myself. Drink some water with my healthy stuff. And it don't taste nice, so I don't do it as much. But I've got to keep doing it because it's good for you. There we are. Put that in there. That's one of my fed up routines I've been doing for 8 months now, nearly. Broken it a few times, but I still kept it roughly going. Oh, baby! Got 4 thumbs up now. Kabumski. Chatted to a few people. Need you on my gaming stream, people. They're hiding me on my gaming stream. Do you know what I mean? But we're thinking soon. We've uploaded. We've done about 20 streams now. We've done one little video for the channel. Minute, but a full form content one. Not like a portrait one, whatever you call it. We've done 2 shorts. 1 short on a different game. We've changed the layout on the stream, and we've got 2 types of way of recording at the moment, and we're streaming back on Twitch. So we're streaming to 2 platforms, and we've only been able to chat to 2 people in 20 streams. So I've come on here and I'm just chatting to people, man. Different internet, this one. See that? This one gives me views. So we've got to try and upload with this internet to see if there's a difference, but I got to do a few more on that one before I can kind of judge, you know what I mean? I've got to do like nearly 10 uploads and then see how many numbers I get, and then do an upload with this internet and see if there's any differences. Try it out, innit? That's what you can do. But we're getting more views offline. I don't care about views, I want somebody to chat to, you know? But the views means you might get somebody to chat to, if that makes sense. So I've done some stuff to the streams that allow the streams to get me a couple of views when it's offline, basically. So you never know, I might get somebody give me a thumbs up one day. Somebody might say hi. They might come in and say hi, and I might miss their bloody hello message because I've been sat on there for 3 hours and no one to chat to. So we're getting there. We uploaded a tiny glade little video the other day. I'm contemplating doing. I'm over there for the last 2 hours. I've been awake since 10 a.m. I sat there for 2 hours contemplating editing a video, but I have got the inspiration. So I thought, well, let's go over here and stream on here, and then I might have somebody to chat to. Why are you angry? I'm not angry, mate. Trust me. You'll know when I'm angry. Have to go to Champions League under 12 game in football. Do you? Oh, that's alright. Say cheese. I was saying something to myself earlier on. What was it? I was watching some kids playing football. I was moaning about something, or I was evaluating something in my head. And it was about, I don't know what it was, how kids are like, just so random at football, but there was this one team that I watched. It was a five-a-side kit court. So there was like one, two, probably 4 or 5-a-side courts next to each other, and you could see the different people playing because I was there with my son watching him play. But there was this one group of kids. They were like under 10. Do you know what I mean? And they were playing at Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? I've just never seen kids this. How can these kids at this age understand this way of playing? You know what I mean? It was all, and it was down to the coach. You know, I found out later he was a Southampton youth coach or something, and it was all done by a whistle. He was blowing a whistle, and they had to pass the ball. No one could show off. No one could do tricks. Do you know what I mean? They had to pass the ball when he blew the whistle, so it stopped all that hogging the ball, trying to show off. It was all about possession and playing the ball forward or pulling it back a little bit on the whistle. Do you know what I mean? So it was like training them to just be. Just pass. Do you know what I mean? Pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. Hold possession, pass the ball. Sometimes you have to pass backwards, sometimes you have to pass forward. It was all down to the whistle. Really good. So that's you could see some real good players there, baby. It's all down to the coaching, baby. My colour's just gone dark. Did I just do that? I'll see. Well, so somebody's trying to hate on me. Well, I can't. It's up to them, innit? I never do that, mate. I don't do cocaine. It's the guaranteed way to turn into a 2-year-old within about 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I used to drink a lot of beer, but it's like a ladder with beer. Rung one beer takes about half an hour to an hour to drink. You know what I mean? Rung 2, second beer takes about half an hour to an hour to drink. Rung 3, third beer takes about half an hour to an hour to drink. Cocaine, 2 minutes, and they're like 2-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? No cocaine on this channel, mate. No offense to anybody who does cocaine, but sorry, wrong channel. I'm trying to read. Okay, so I don't know what he's on about. What is he on about? Are we on about somebody else or not? Took a lot of cocaine. Yeah. That's him gone. He's after some energy, mate. Just don't feed him. I don't feed him. Don't feed him, mate. Coconut. Not what you're going on about. This is called coconut water. This is good for you, mate. Coconut water. Alright? Not your stuff. Coconut water, mate. Jason. What's that on your nose, Jason? There you are, Jason. You can sit there now and listen to everybody else talk. And if you want to, you can stay there for 5 minutes and come back and talk afterwards. But don't forget, I'm going to get 5 minutes of watch time off of you. So thank you for the extra 5 minutes of watch time, mate. See you in 5 minutes, buddy. Let me enjoy some coconut water, Jason. Some coconut water, Jason. Very good for you. Oh, so refreshing. Coconut water. Right, I think I've washed up what I need to wash up. We'll give that a wash. We're not using it at the moment, but we will give it a wash. What we're talking about, we were talking, well, Jason was talking about, I think he's very chatty. He's got a lot of energy. He's got something on his nose. Hello, Cammy, is it? Hello, buddy, how are you? See you later, Bean. Nice chatting. Enjoy your football, buddy. Ignore people that are trying to get shit out of you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I do. Don't feed them. But see you soon. Have a good day. Enjoy your football. We're washing up at least. Hello, Cammy. What game do you play then, Cammy? I play Tiny Glade at the moment. What's it called? Splitgate 2 at the moment. Now and again when I'm feeding it, which I haven't felt it for a week. What's it called? Hogwarts Legacy. Not felt that for a week though. I am washing up, mate. That's what you're all motivating me to do. Wash up and take this stuff in a minute I'm not looking forward to. In the copper cup. Not looking forward to that one. That is the stuff that's in it is very bitter, I'd say. Good for you, but very bitter. Right, so a boring chore that I didn't want to do, and it's got me stood up. I've been over there a bit achy, like, you know what I mean? I've had to like get up just to get some body movements going, eh? Right, so we got a parsnip. This is a parsnip for tomorrow. This is how demotivated we are. We're buying one parsnip at a time. And we're going to slice it down the middle. We could do that now. Because you're motivating me, people. I could do it if I had a knife. Got a knife. So we're doing it. You're not mad if you play any game you want. So what are you doing? You play Roblox. Nice one. Do you have a wife? No. No, mate. I play games. That's why I don't have a wife. What am I making? I am cutting up a parsnip. Because this is my motivational stream. So you are motivating me. You've motivated me to wash up. And you're motivating me to do my parsnip. I did cabbage last week. I think that was on a stream. But I didn't have the cow. I've bought the cow since. Put it in. But it's not the cow I usually use. But I think it's alright. I usually get cow that's called Nero cow. And it's really dark. And it kind of goes well with cabbage. And I bought just curly cow. And it don't quite look the same. I'm not going to moan because it's in there now. So it's going to last me about a month or so. So got to put up with it now. Won't buy it next time. We'll go for the Nero. And we've got to get motivated to quit some stuff again. Exercise is usually a good starting point for most things. As soon as you start exercising, which is the hardest thing, you start feeling a bit better. So, we were, boom, ski. Kaboomski. Better give it a clean. Should we cut it there? Should we cut it all the way through? Should we cut it there? If I cut it there, it looks different, doesn't it? It looks like a meal. Right, we're cutting it this way. We're not doing very well here because we're not using the breadboard. We're cutting it that way to make it big. And when that's on a plate, because it's like, I'm not doing very well on my food at the moment anyway for the last week, but I'm not going to hate myself. But if I do it that way, and I only have 2, it makes it feel like I'm having a lot, because this is not keto friendly. So, does that make sense? If I do it like that big, yeah, and I'm only having, say, 3 or 4, it doesn't seem as big. But if I have it that way, and I have 2, does that make sense? Because it's going to shrink a bit. You got. I made the mistake making them perfectly small how I would want to eat them, but obviously they shrink, don't they? So I kind of enjoyed that organic one I had last week. This is not organic, this one. This is just a standard one. So basically, I've got myself some parsnips for tomorrow because I love a parsnip with mustard. You can't beat a parsnip, mate. Parsnips are lush. Now, we're going to make them extra lush. We're going to put olive oil in a bowl. With herbs. Cayenne pepper, very good for the heart, I think. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory. Bit of turmeric in there. Where's me paprika? Some paprika. This is very hot paprika. Very hot paprika. This is the hotter one. We bought the hotter one this time. We should have moved it out of the bowl, really. So this is where we are at the moment. It's looking a bit orangey. Now we're going to put some sage in there. Sprinkle some sage. Bit of mint. Bit of minty Herbie. Herbie goes bananas. Bit of mint. Maybe a little bit too much mint there. Bit of rosemary. Oh, my rosemary is gone. Where have you gone, rosemary? My love of my life. I never say this one correctly, so you can make fun of me. Oregano? No, I said it wrong again. Oregano. I said it wrong again. We're going to get it right one day. Oregano. Ah! Uh-oh. There goes the joints, baby. Got some thyme. Fine. Thyme or fine? Oh my gosh. There you are, baby. Let's do this. Bit of basil. Bit of basil brush. Bit of basil brush, people. Right. Now we got it. Look at that. Look at that. Got all them herbs. Got all them herbs and then spices in there. Don't want to get this on my shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. One. They're a bit long. The bowl's not long enough. Should have done this in a plate. What a bot. What a bot. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that. All that goodness, people. Right? They're not organic, but we've just made them better. They were good, now they're better. Some olive oil on there, some herbs, some spices. And then tomorrow I will put a bit of garlic basting on them. And then they can go in the bag with my potatoes. My potatoes. My potatoes. I got my, what are they called? Sweet potatoes, people. All herbed up and olive oiled up. Yum, yum. Let's put them in the bag. There you are. Look. Put them in the bag. Look. Make my own parsnips. I don't buy them stuff they put in them bags. I make my own up with my own stuff. A little mix. We've just prepped for tomorrow. Already got potatoes, got parsnips, got broccoli, I got purple broccoli, got sprouts. I think I still got some asparagus left. Got my double cabbage, plus I put the what's that stuff called again? Kale. That is not my preferred kale, but hey, live and learn. We won't buy it next time. I think the kale bit is probably a bit better for a salad. Put that in there. At least we did some up. So thanks to you lot, I have washed up and I've just prepared my parsnip for tomorrow. So, and I've stood up for a bit as well. So that's down to you lot. Will I go over there and do a video? I don't know. We've got a part of the video that we wanted to do, but we've lost our marker system. That means I don't know where it is on the video. So the editing's become a pain again. Because I got ideals in places that I could make a video out of it. But I don't know what part of the video it was on because the bloody marker system don't work now. Because things do not do what they say they're supposed to do. Spent a week on something and it's wasted a lot of my time. So there we are. That's something done. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'm a good chef, thanks. Getting there, getting there. Considering as I made my first Sunday lunch 3 years ago. Something like that. Like, actually made it, you know? I think the only thing I haven't done is bought a real animal and had to take it apart and do that bit. Which I think you should do. If you're going to eat an animal, you should understand where it comes from. But I think I've made my own potatoes now, made my own parsnips, made my own cabbage, made my own... Anything else that I'm missing out on, I'm cheating on? I've not made my own Yorkshire puddings yet. And I've not made my own sauces. Once we get to that, I feel pretty competent. If I grew my own food, I could start making some meals. Nah, don't worry about it, mate. I've had loads of people in here. I had 20 people in here on. Should feel bad for me when I'm on my gaming stream, mate. When you watch me on my gaming stream, I'm on my own. I've been doing it for 21 days now. I'm chatting to no one, you know. I've had 4 messages, I think. I've had 4 different people say hello to me, and because I've missed the message, I've not had no one to chat to. I've spoken to 2 people in 21 days of streaming. Maybe 4. I've spoke to 4. 2 people that I knew, and 2 people that I was playing a game against. And the only reason they joined my stream was because my name was the name of the stream, Mills Tips Live. So they knew I was live. That's my little trick to get me some views. On here I'm alright, I get views. I get 100 plus views for this stream now, 200 views maybe. But it's the gaming one is where I'm struggling to get a view, you know. It's not really the view, it's to chat to somebody, you know. I like to chat to somebody. Eventually then you maybe, because I'm very strict who I play with and who I don't play with. If you don't do teamwork, I don't play with you, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're the best player in the world, but if you don't do teamwork and you're not trying to improve all the time, I don't like playing with people that are not interested in doing well in the game. They're just interested in wasting time. I don't do very well with those people. So, but the more views you've got, eventually you might find somebody who's got the same mentality as you. You know, you're going to spend a lot of time on a game. You should be improving on it. You shouldn't just stay the same. You should always be improving some element towards your game. And it's very hard to find team players as well. People that communicate and ping before they run off and die. The more views you got, the more open your window is to let people see you. No, it's not how it works. A lot of people don't understand YouTube, you know. They don't understand the powers of thumbs up. I spent years watching YouTube, and I never really thumbed people up. I was just watching their content and thinking, well, they must know I like it, because I've just sat there and watched it for 20 minutes. But obviously, I understand the thumbs up power, because obviously I got a channel now, you know, and a lot of people don't do it. What did I watch last night? Was it a good video? It was an inspirational music video, or it was just an inspirational video. It got loads of views. I was like, really, the person had something like 1,000 subscribers, and their video got, I can't remember, I wish I knew the bloody video now. And their channel, the video got like over 1 million views. Something like that, had a high number of views, and I was really chuffed for the guy that got the views, because it was just a very inspirational video. But then I looked at the thumbs up, and the ratio is just not there, you know, and that's just the way, sadly, people are on YouTube. They watch it, they don't realise how important it is to leave a like, you know. But at least he got 1 million views on this video. It deserved it, you know. But not a lot of people were thumbing it up, you know. Can't remember what the number was. Like 14,000 thumbs up to a 1.5 million views. It's just the ratio's not there, you know. And that video, it got 1 million views, don't get me wrong, but that video should have got a hell of a lot more. And if the thumbs up was there, it would have got 10, 20 million views. Do you know what I mean? Then more people would see it, more people would be inspired by it. Do you know what I mean? But sadly, a lot of people don't realise how important the thumbs up are. The power they have from their little finger of a thumbs up on a YouTube video. Do you know what I mean? They can really help the video be seen a bit more, you know? So once they realise that, they all change. I changed when I started doing my channel. I realised if I had 10 thumbs up, I'd maybe get an extra 50 views. If I had 20 thumbs up, I'd get 200 views. You know, and I realised the power of the thumbs up, so that's why I always talk about it a bit. But a lot of people don't realise it. If they haven't got a YouTube channel, they don't realise how important a thumbs up is, you know, how much power it yields on YouTube. One thumbs up don't do nothing, but if you've got 1,000, your channel's going to get a load of views, you know. How are you? Are you not satisfied? But my mom is calling me. Nice way. Have a nice day. See you later, buddy. Nice chatting to you, mate. Keep playing Roblox. Nothing wrong with Roblox, mate. Keep playing Roblox. If I enjoyed it, I'd play it. You get a load of views on that one, because a lot of people play it. I'm playing an unknown game. It's not unknown. It just didn't have a very good launch. It's alright. It's an alright game. So, and I'm playing Tiny Glade as well. That's all good. How are you not satisfied? Hey. B-Spice. Somebody said that to me before. Sorry, gamer kid, I didn't see your message. The problem is, when I chat, I don't look at the screen. So I missed the odd message. So forgive me. No, many thanks, Cammy. Have fun, buddy. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Enjoy the real world. Whatever you're doing today with your mum. I really don't like this drink, people. Oh my gosh. This is hell, because I'm taking tablets with it as well. It makes it go longer. I'm punishing myself, people. Haven't people punished me enough? Ugh. At least I know it's good for me. Filtered water, healthy herbal tablets, and copper cup to drink it in. Not much more you can do there. We were thinking about, what's it called? Hydrogen water or something. Hydrogenized water. We were thinking about that as well. Step 1 then, wash up. Step 2, parsnip. Step 3, take the glass of water. Step 3, I've been stood up for a bit because I have been bloody getting a bit achy. Yeah? Try and get my ass to the park, but the weather's looking crapper. Go and feed some squirrels. Nature definitely does do something. It's getting my ass there though. And the weather's getting worse, people. Oh dear. It's going to be harder. Right, let's go and see if we can go and edit a video. And then see if we can inspire ourselves to get up and go to the park. Go and feed some squirrels. Come feed some squirrels. And we got ourselves a grass-fed steak today as a treat. We got some shiitake mushrooms, some organic mushrooms. We're going to buy some eggs and try and make a keto cake as well. So I might stream later if I make a keto cake. This t-shirt, there is a stain on it. It's my favourite shirt. I like the colour. It's not like, it's green, but it's not like green. Do you know what I mean? I like the colour. My favourite shirt is this. I gotta make sure I buy this shirt again before I forget where I bought it from, because I do like the colour. Only you left, John? Nah, you're not the only one, mate. It's me and you, buddy. We're together, man. You're not alone, and I'm not alone. We are now together. This is what streaming is about, bringing people together. Me, on my gaming stream, that is me. On my own. But we're going to fix it so we don't miss the messages when we get a message. Got to blow my nose. We had 20 viewers at once, 22 I think as well. We get quite a few views on here. Obviously they don't know what it's about until they get in here, and I'm just washing up, and they're like, "What? You're just washing up, man?" It's washing up. Right, I don't know if anybody's there. Catch you later, John. It says there's no one there, so I'm going to go. Have fun. I'm going to go and try and edit a video. Have a good day, people. Many thanks for the thumbs up. You're all so kind, baby. You're all so kind. See you later. Have fun. It stopped.